The catch-22 of the captivating catastrophes. Hitman, the complete first series, is a game that aims for its target and then gets distracted by a passing bird. On the surface, this product may seem perfect, since this is the best Hitman since the release of Blood Money way back in 2006. But jumping into the franchise now will alienate you from the early adopters' frantic fun. If you were waiting anxiously to slit and slice Gary Busey in Saponasia, then that ship has sailed. Sure, you may get the maps and challenges, but you miss out on the integral part of the Hitman experience, having only one shot to take out your target in real time. The orchestrated assembly can feel a bit barren, knowing in the back of your mind you've missed out on some of 2016's finest moments of insidiously emergent planning. On the other hand, those who picked up the game when it was first announced at E3 2016 found themselves piecing together an incoherent story like we were Robert Langdon in the Da Vinci films. And that's my main criticism with this new Hitman, and what creates the catch-22 paradox. You can come into the party early and not know the guests, or you can come in later and half of them have left. He has hope in Season 2 finds the perfect balance to what otherwise is a fantastic experiment for both parties involved. Now we have said the most glaring problem in this silent assassin saga, let's talk about the game itself. Hitman 2016 follows the titular bold badass Agent 47 as he globe-trots around the world uncovering a ICA conspiracy. His journey takes him from the exotic locales from Italy to the cold and calculus nature of Japan, to even the sandy streets of Marrakesh, taking out targets that in total make up a much bigger picture, though this plot point won't be wrapped up in a bow by completion. Hitman doesn't want its story to end. The game won't bring with it some divine resolution as you stroll off into the sunset. This Hitman loves to play its plot like a well-refined TV show, picking away at the audience until we string together our own conclusion until Season 2 drops. Luckily this time round we are back to what made Hitman the stealth game of choice back in the day. Open levels with variety and well-placed executions. The last time we donned the black suit and blood-red tie, we were walking through tight corridors and holding down the slow motion button, something that developer IO Interactive realized was a bad idea. The blend mechanic that was prominently front and center in the previous title Absolution has now been more subtly implemented into the game's proceedings, only highlighting places and people of interest, instead of allowing the only barcode bewildered sociopath to seamlessly surpass the very agency looking for him. Also gone are the slow motion exploits found in the aforementioned Absolution. This time you will need to meticulously play out your murder with a methodical level of due diligence if you want your target to meet their end. Each stage in this Hitman has special kills. This is one feature that may divide the Hitman community. Some may love the idea of walking through each step like an IKEA pamphlet, and the others may feel it takes away from the nature of finding the unique kills on your own. Either way, these beautifully orchestrated kills are the highlight of this new game, from dropping a light fixture on a pompous fashion mogul to ejecting a jet's seat on a training course. These special kills let you play out your part in the majesty of mutilation. One feature making its triumphant return is the contracts mode, adding a level of longevity to this game's short stages. In contracts mode, players have the choice to mark their own targets and share their kills with the community, for others to attempt to follow in the publisher's plan. A spin-off of the contracts mode is the new challenge mode that ramps up difficulty and adds a new twist to familiar levels. systematically adding lasers to a kitchen you would normally cut through, or having been spotted by the cameras be an immediate fail. These caveats add a huge dose of fun for the fan that can't get enough of this year's excursion. And with IO Interactive adding more content each month, this part of the game will never get stale, unlike the body you forgot to move. Like a shattered mirror, this Hitman started out broken into pieces, with only a glimpse of what made the original an instant classic. But after reassembling its fractures and reflecting back on the year of the Contract Killer, it's a game that works better on a disc. The complete experience allows players to follow a more coherent story, engage in the beauty of open levels again, and take out targets in a world that is void of good stealth games. You can add Hitman 2016 on the shelf next to Dishonored. Even though some targets have already escaped you, the complete edition is a shot in the dark you won't want to miss.